You're listening to the Pelicans Postgame Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Perfect. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. It's going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best, show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's up, then don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always said, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumper where the dame late, bunch of train. Post game, big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the ref just might call a tag. You could double, you could press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostep. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever, Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican forever.
All right. For all things Pelicans, you're now tuned in to the Pelican Postgame Report. Much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all being in this episode of PPR Final. The Pelicans, man, fall or they get edged out by the Rockets 130 to 128 in Birmingham, man. So shout out to you guys for being in the stream. Do us a service. Please hit the like button as you're tuning in and give us your thoughts in the comment section, man, below, and let us know how you felt today tonight about the Pelicans' loss, man. Could have been more significant to contributions late by Mr. Fears, but we're going to be in this thing recapping PPR tonight. I'm Big Q. We got DC chiming in as well. DC, what's going on, my brother? How you doing tonight, sir?
Well, it's a little bit of a roller coaster, Big Q. It was looking like a repeat, right there in the third quarter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We got a rookie by the name of Jeremiah Fears who turned all that shit around in about 5 minutes.
Facts.
So, I in that third quarter, bro, I was like, man, I don't feel like doing this shit.
Bro, the Pelicans took care of business, man, right?
Do what he did. He's like, man, I can't wait. Let's go get on the show. Come on, can start the show.
Hey, man, all I could tell you, man, is that the Pelicans, man, that definitely would have been a blowout, DC, if it wasn't for his contribution, man. Watching what he did, man, he was special,
Zion,
man.
Too. I think Zion kind of lit the flame up under him, man, because Zion was out, and this game was, it almost looked like it was out of reach. And Zion told Willie Green, put me back in.
Right.
He rolled out the rest of that third quarter, and Fears kind of took that energy, man, and just carried that throughout the fourth.
Yeah, it was. And this is the replay of Zion's 360 dunk in the game, man. And he just kind of stole that thing.
360 windmill live, bro. I was like, what the hell? What a windmill was that?
You're talking about 360 turnaround dunk, people excited.
Patented 360 windmill. It was just a 360. Hold up. It's still nice, man. That looked like that one he had at Duke almost,
Yeah, except not as much. Yeah, not as much power as you would like to see, but still finesse for a big guy, man. To be able to get that light on his feet and do this type of stuff, but that's still a good indication about Zion's health, DC. That he's doing 360 dunks in preseason is still a positive thing. But anyway, man, let's get into particulars of tonight's matchup. This is an Australian competition, DC. This was good old-fashioned NBA a rival inside the Southwest division along with us. The Rockets, man, paid us a visit to Birmingham, the Legacy Center, man, where the Pelicans was tuned up. And, man, a lot happened in this game, bro. But let's hit the stats, man, before we get into the breakdown. Pelicans tonight, 47 of 101 for 46.5%. They were 9 of 38 from downtown for almost 24% ghastly. They were 25 of 27, though, however, from the foul line for almost 93%. That was super positive. They were out-rebounded 50 to 46. The assist was 26-21. Houston outstole the Rockets 11-9. The Rockets outblocked them 7-4. The Pelicans committed 16 turnovers and gave up 29 points on those 16, right? The fast break game was even. You can see the points in the paint is where the Pelicans live, DC. 74 to 54. That's a 20-point advantage right there in the matchup. So despite all of that, the Pelicans kept it close according to the play of one Jeremiah Fears, who we'll get to. He had 20 points in 22 minutes. He was 8 of 15 and 2 of 6 from downtown. He had 4 assists and 6 rebounds in the matchup, and he was +4. Jeremiah Fears, man, I guess getting into practice at 5 a.m. in the morning and doing it is all paying off for the young fella. DC. Jordan Hawkins had 13 points in 19 minutes. He was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from downtown, perfect from the foul line. He was +19 despite that terrible defensive play at the back end. 13 from Zion in 23 minutes, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 steals, 4 assists, and 3 boards for Zion. -22 in that plus-minus. And then we had several scorers who scored 10 points apiece. Herb in 24 minutes had 10 points in his return and 2 rebounds, a steal and a block for Herb. 10 for Eves in 22 minutes to go along with 10 rebounds, a double-double for Eves. And then, of course, Jordan Poole in 21 minutes, 10 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds on 3 of 10 shooting from the field. And he was 2 of 6 from downtown. Trigger Trey Murphy played in the game. He had 11 points with that sore foot. A lot of people anticipated he wasn't going to play. 11 points in 24 minutes, 5 of 10 from the field. He was 1 of 5 from downtown with 4 boards. 16 off the bench from Sadiq Bey, who continues to be a strong player for the Pelicans, +13 there, 16 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and a block. He was perfect from the foul line, 1 of 5 from downtown, 4 of 10 from the field. And then there were others, 6 from Bryce McGovern, 4 from PV, 8 from Jose Alvarado, DC. You see what happened with Jose. We're going to talk about that. 8 points, 2 assists, and 15 boards.
You saw what I
15 minutes
in the chat, huh?
No.
Trey Murphy started his own podcast, and guess what he said about Jose? He basically called him a drama queen, bro. He said,
that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. It's good that they know. Oh, yeah. We said that. Shout out to Lex. Lex really called that out, and then you heard Trey later on bring that about, man. The people
and you saw performance today, but it worked in our favor.
That's right. That's right. But go ahead, DC, with that being said, man. Go ahead.
It kind of took off after that, too, if you think about it. But I think overall, man, obviously the negative, that third quarter is ridiculous, and it's just a repeat of what we already have seen more than enough of. It just gave me flashbacks to the 23-24 season when we played so well, but we just had those nights where we came out and just got obliterated in the third. And, about 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, it's pretty much over. We know we can kind of crawl back into the game, but Willie going to fuck up all the coaching shit at the end of the game, and we're going to lose by 7. But we fought, right? It was looking like that. And, I guess it kind of did turn to that because we still lost. But I thought the first half, man, was impressive. Like, I was looking for them to have major issues rebounding, and I think they kind of held their own, rebounding, man. Houston did get a lot of offensive rebounds, but so did we. Defensive rebounding, you can see it was a total team effort, like Lex was saying it should be. But certain guys definitely stepped up. Misi would lead the charge, but Jeremiah Fears, man, right behind Misi with 5 defensive rebounds. And that was pretty much a sore spot for us. And, Trey got 4. defensive rebounds. He only got 4 rebounds, but it was all defensive. They kind of made sure they were ending those possessions, but we just weren't shooting well as a team. But man, Houston would crawl up, get up by like 12 points, 10 points, and then the Pelicans would go on a run and match them. The first half was kind of an indication of where I was hoping the Pels would be against this Houston club, win or lose. And they hung in there with them. But that third quarter, man, which really wasn't fully on the starters. A lot of that we started playing a lot of our reserve guys, and they just fell off a cliff. But as you can see, the highlights from this young man right here, Jeremiah Fairs, just refused to let it in that way, man. This last 5 minutes or so of the game, he just put the team on his back. And they had one possession down, like he hadn't missed a shot. And I think McGoverns or whatever took a shot, and you had Fairs in the corner wide open, man. I wonder what would happen if he would have got that 3. He hadn't missed anything at that point, man. He got on a run, got hot, 20 points on the night, and he had to score at least about 12 or 14 of them in the fourth quarter, man. This dude he turned it on, and he looked like Jeremiah Fairs in Oklahoma. I think he's finally starting to figure it out. He played with a lot more poise tonight, trying to control that awesome speed that he has. He's one of the faster guys out there with the basketball, and I thought he did a good job for the most part with playing under control, although he had those, back-to-back turnovers, and I think he may have had one other play like earlier in the game that was kind of like a little bit of a knucklehead play. But, I mean, at 19, showing what I saw from him tonight, Q, what I told you before, was in the pre-post meeting. I was doing the more Negro spiritual hymns, like was at a funeral, right? Because
that's what you was doing.
Because it's over for Jose, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you was doing, brother. Thought you was hurt. I thought you was in pain or something, brother.
I am in pain.
I thought you
it's
was.
Over for Jose, man. I don't see.
Singing ain't your strong suit, DC. You more of a musician than anything.
I don't need
usually
to sing. I don't need to sing.
You get your guitar for that, brother. You play a strong something on the guitar. But yeah, bro, you did a good job and kind of.
This is our point guard, man, of the future, man. And
no doubt. No doubt.
He's gonna be the first point guard off the bench, bro.
Well, it's a good problem to have, to be honest with you,
maybe
Jose Alvarado.
Could get some minutes in there somewhere, but
I mean, you have. I mean, that's not a bad problem for us to have. I mean, of course,
Jordan Hawk might be leaving with Jose, man. I ain't ready to give up on Hawk. I like Hawk, but man, everything just looked like a struggle.
At some point,
statistically, it didn't look that bad. When you look at his stats tonight, it don't look horrible statistically. He got 2 trips to the free throw line with an easy 6 points. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's got 3-pointers blocked. I think did he get multiple 3-pointers blocked tonight?
I know at least one of them. I remember seeing that he got blocked.
He had some turnovers, man. He wasn't even dribbling that much. It's like when he be dribbling, it'd be like the other team is sharks and he bleeding. They be on him. As soon as he dribbles, it's like every time he's like about to lose the damn ball, bro. It's crazy, man. I hope he can figure it out. But this next preseason game, I think they're really gonna be looking at him to see how many minutes he can get. Because obviously it ain't like if they giving up on Hawk, they gonna just trade him, first game of the season, but he might get bumped down on the rotation, man, because, PV stepped in tonight again. I mean, it ain't like he played awesome, but he's just under control. He makes the right plays. He plays a winning style of basketball. Hawk did hit a major shot, towards the end of the game, man. We really needed that bucket. So defensively, I could see he's giving effort, but, he the one that homie scored on for us to lose the game.
That's true.
But I mean, that's known as a defender. He shouldn't even be put in that situation. But,
right, that's what I'm saying. But DC, despite the last play where the guy got the basket on him, he was doing some positive stuff out there, moving around, hustling. His plus minus was 19 tonight. So I mean, he did some very.
I I don't care about that shit.
Bro, listen, bro, they
Jeremiah Fears
can't
plus
just,
or minus is +4, but everybody watching
bro.
here tonight will give him way more than that. So it's just that plus or minus, man. It be hit or miss sometimes, bro.
Ain't no hit or miss, bro. The majority of the time,
It
bro,
was
it's
hit or
pretty
miss. If
accurate.
you watch the game at +19 with Jordan Hawkins, that's some bullshit.
Okay, DC.
I ain't gonna say the man should be like -19, but +19, come on, bro.
But like I said, though,
He ain't outplay Sadiq Bey. He ain't outplay none of the starters. He ain't come on, man. Plus or minus 19. Jordan Poole didn't even have a crazy night tonight, but like his plus or minus should be more than Jordan Hawkins.
Okay, all right, DC. I'm gonna let you have it, brother.
Go ahead, man.
But,
I know Hawk your guy. Hawk was my guy too, man. I like
no,
Hawk.
No, I'm just saying, man, at the end of the day, we know that Hawk's strong suit is a shooter, and he still hadn't got the defensive part of his game together. He's still
right now, dog.
I know he's struggling right now, bro, but I'm saying, let's get in.
All last year, dog.
Dog, that's what development's about, bro. We need to see some stuff. We need to see some stuff, brother. We need to see some stuff going into the season with a healthy Zion, man. We got shooters around him. Jordan Poole is there. There should be some change and see what he develops, man. And of course, this is his third year. So he's going into his third year here, DC. So at some point,
that's his contract right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. At some point, you won't see a young shooter from out of UConn, man, who won a championship to step up.
You told me in the pregame meeting, they'll pay him that $7 million. $7 million ain't nothing. Q, I would encourage you to go look at how much Cam Thomas got paid.
Yeah, I know, DC, but
Cam Thomas making $8 million, so you go.
I know, but the Nets are you can't even you can't no dog, you can't say you can't even throw that. The Nets are idiots, man. Come on, bro. The Nets are idiots, bro. They're idiots, man.
But I'm just saying, look around the league, bro. Man,
I get your point. I get your point.
If Hawk don't have a lights out season, they're not paying him $7 million.
Cam is that's totally something else. And no, they're not gonna give him $7 million if he ain't sure he's worth it.
Point shooter, he gotta have.
But at the end of the day, but like I said, man, there's a lot of guys that you're looking at on this team that could be a part of, that's going to be traded. I still think one of the top guys is Jonte Murray with that $30 million contract. We'll see where he fits. He doesn't come back until probably in any meaningful fashion in January of 2026. By that time, the Pelicans will have they'll have some of the rhythm going and running by the time they get to January. So, I mean, DeJounte Murray coming back from that injury is not as fast as he used to. I know he's trying to bulk up and get a little stronger to finish at the hoop. He talked about that. But at the end of the day, there are other factors involved. We know Jose Alvarado was playing for his deal. Yeah, so trying to get stronger, bro. But outside of that, man, just keep it to tonight's matchup. Moving forward, bro, unless you want to kind of build on some of the points from what we've seen tonight with the Pelicans. I know it would have been a blowout if it wasn't for Jeremiah Fears. He was special. We talked about Zion, Sadiq Bey's performance as well. Nothing special to talk about with Jordan Poole. He finished with 10 points. What about Herb, bro? What you seen from Herb? We haven't seen Herb in a while. What's your thoughts on Herb?
Herb is another topic I want to touch on, but I'll just make a sidebar about Jordan Poole right quick. Jordan Poole what is he, 4 for 10?
3 for 10. 3 for 10.
It's a beautiful 3 for 10, bro. Like you wouldn't consider him efficient, but he gets to the line, man. I don't know how many times did he get to the line tonight. That was all 3-pointers, and he had and one.
I think let me run back to it. 6 times. No, I'm sorry, 2 times he got to the free throw line. Just 2. Okay. He was 2 of 6 from downtown.
He had it in cruise control, man, but he gonna have a lot of open 3-pointers, bro.
Yeah.
And I think he gonna knock down more than he missed. And Jordan Poole kind of hit a very timely, which looked like a crazy shot to me to start off the game. He got the first buckets. Long 3 after Houston, was basically going on a run on us, man. And he looks like he's gonna fit in really well, man. I can't wait to see all this together and how it mesh. I'd have loved to see Looney out there tonight. I'm guessing he was banged up, and Carlo might have got banged up too, man. Carlo just disappeared. He was bringing some good energy tonight, and after halftime, I ain't see him no more. After he hit a 3 to end the half. But
Mhm.
Jordan Poole, man, this is another thing where stats don't really fully tell the story. I don't think he looked 3 for 10 bad tonight, but I'm impressed with him in the way he plays basketball and just how he sees and thinks the game, man. I think it's a lot more to him than I thought. You see him hit a lot of these crazy shots, but this he kind of really got a good grasp of what he's doing out there, bro. So like to see his efficiency improve, but I thought he played solid tonight. But Herb, man, it's gotta be I know Herb had that wrap on his hand, all week. And man, he just couldn't make nothing. It was multiple like layups that Herb is missing. Herb don't really miss layups. He was missing layups in the whole nine, man. He just didn't quite look efficient as you would want him to look, offensively. And defensively, the whole team was struggling. Herb, this is his first game back, first game of the preseason. Still managed to get 10 points, man, and he looked pretty bad offensively to me. But I know he had that hand wrapped up, so I'm thinking it's probably affecting his shooting. Because looking at her, not to say he's gonna continue to play like that, but if he's gonna miss those wide open threes, those give me buckets, you start looking at a guy like Sadiq Bey and be like, hey man, maybe you ought to start. I'm not saying I want that, I'm not calling for that, but Herb didn't look that good tonight. I know he was back home. Maybe he had a little pressure on himself, trying to show up for his hometown, help get the dub, and have a little bit of a big night. But it didn't go well offensively for Herb, man. Not concerned yet, but if it's the same going into the next preseason game with the minutes he get, bro, it'd be a little concerning.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely have to look at it. I mean, Herb working his way back from injury, man. So Sadiq Bey looking good, man. So that's a tough matchup right there for Herb. Yeah, Herb's shot was working prior to him getting hurt. He has to rediscover it, man. And Sadiq Bey looked like he never was injured. He looks strong. He looks tough on both sides of the court. And that'll be an interesting mix when it comes down to it. But listen, having both a Herb and a Sadiq Bey is a win for the Pelicans, no matter how you slice it, dog. For
But
real.
it's the way Sadiq Bey got him, no Q. It's like, okay, Herb was 1 for 6 from 3-point line. Sadiq Bey was 1 for 5. But Sadiq Bey ain't settled. He ain't settled at that, bro.
No, he was
got
everywhere.
to the line 7 times, bro.
Exactly.
He got you
Right.
5 rebounds. He got
Right.
3 assists and he got a block.
I know he does it on both sides of the court consistently, bro. He will guard the players that you need to guard, and his offense doesn't suffer because of his defense. You know what I'm saying? He's able to put it together consistently. That's his mentality. I mean, he's a solid player, and yeah, we talk about Jose with the fears thing, but man, Herb might have some fears of his own in the person of just Sadiq Bey, bro. I mean, Sadiq Bey is a real threat to his minutes, man. So I mean, it might come a time where a decision have to be made to put Sadiq in there, man. And this is a solid veteran that can help you, man. So it's a good problem for the Pelicans to have, and that means these guys got to fight it out for that position. But in the end, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. Like you mentioned, Jordan Poole. Really excited about Jordan Poole. Love what he's doing. Love what Jeremiah Fears is doing. Still have a little faith in Jordan Hawkins, man. I'm really, getting him. I'm more interested. Of course, everybody wants him to have more of an overall game. But, if I can get him just to specialize shooting and kind of work everything else and just really be more consistent shooting of the ball. Because you mentioned Jordan Poole is going to have an opportunity to have open shots. Well, if Jordan Hawkins plays, he'll have the same opportunity as well. And the Pelicans can benefit from shooters, man. He was supposed to be among these guys that you bring to hit open those wide open jump shots that a lot of our shooters would get because of Zion's gravity. So, I mean, still have a little faith in what Jordan Hawkins can do. And that that is yet to be determined. But what is determined is Willie Green. We talked about Willie Green. Once again, those second half adjustments suffered. Willie Green's performance against this Houston Rocket team. What would you grade him today?
C minus. Almost a D plus because of the third quarter. Didn't do anything special in the first quarter. I seen some different, looks, some different things offensively, so that was encouraging. Didn't look like the same old Pels. He had an ATO where he was giving the guys a talk, and they came out and they went on a hell of a run after that. So I think he did, do some things correctly as a coach in the first half. But this is typical Willie Green, though, man. Like, this is what happens. Like, he'll do some stuff okay, and then it just always falls apart. At the end of the game, if I'm looking for my coach to give me that extra edge, that extra spark, that timely substitution, that timely timeout, Willie Green ain't gonna give you none of that shit. Like, and it's just more the same. I was wondering where the controller was at, Q, because I think Joe had the game on standby today, bro. Like, I don't think he was.
Well,
he had the control in his back.
Well, you give a guy enough rope, bro. But this is the thing, though. We still have one more game before preseason is over with, and I think that's the really exciting part for me is that we went through the Australian games. We got tonight's game over with, and we got one more final game that's a couple of days away, October the 16th, against a team that we haven't really been very competitive against. That's the Orlando Magic, and that's the segue to our preview portion of the show. This will be
Wait. We got to talk about Zion and Trey.
You already talked about. Oh no, we did not talk about Trey. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The two biggest players, man. We even mentioned them, but Zion tonight, I thought he was kind of letting the game breathe, giving everybody their space. Looking at it, if it was a regular season game, I would be, I guess a little upset about his touches. I'd like to see him touch the ball more.
You got back out there.
Yeah, he did. I thought he played. Zion played good, man. Defensively, as well as offensively. Took him a while to kind of get going. I think he probably went maybe 8 to 10 minutes or so without even scoring. Would have liked to see more rebounding from him. He was talking that talk about rebounds, man. I need you to go snatch some of them. I seen a couple of times they got some rebounds, from Zion, but Houston was talking hell, man. Like Houston got like what 5-7 footers.
They're long, bro.
They're pretty tall.
Yeah.
Z did his thing, man. Got it. That improved that one from three from free throw line. Like to see Zion shoot high 70s at least this year. Get it up to what LeBron at, man. 77%, 78. Can't go 1 for 3 on the night. But I thought overall Zion, he was good, man. He had an excellent highlight, with that 360 we talked about. Zion had 4 steals tonight, bro. 4 steals. Z gonna come out and do some stuff like that, and you can tell he wasn't pushing tonight. He wasn't giving a half-hearted effort. I thought he was engaged, but definitely if this was a regular season game, I think he had another gear he could have went to and turned it up a little more. But Trey Murphy, he had his spurts as well. Didn't see too much, that first quarter, maybe the end of the quarter. I think he started to get it going a little bit. Shooting tonight, it was a little rough, but they were definitely crowding Trey, man. I noticed when he collapsed in the paint, the Rockets were like really respecting his mid-range and respecting him going into the paint. And he got in there and got a few easy buckets that way. 4 rebounds. He stepped it up in defensive rebounds. We needed those. Still want to see Trey get about 6 of them things, man. But thought overall he had a pretty good night too. 2 steals. He's active defensively as well. So the 2 best guys on our team, they're willing to lock in defensively, man. It didn't show in the results tonight. As you see, they gave up 130 points to the Rockets. But I think defense will improve. Don't think this will be like this ain't gonna be like the 2023-24 Pels, man, where we was top 5 defensively. I don't think we're gonna be that. But I do think they can be like maybe 12th, 10th. I don't think they're gonna be a cone because these two guys, man, Zion and Trey, willing to lock in and play defensively as well as offensively. Still a lot to improve on, man. It ain't nothing to look at them. Oh, it was awesome tonight. They weren't, but they were good. A little bit above decent. So playing the Rockets, first real tough test. I thought we looked all right. Still got a lot of improvement to do, though.
Yeah, defensive side is still, a lot, definitely a lot to do on that defensive side, man. Came close, thanks to Mr. Fears, man, but got a lot to clean up going into the regular season, man. For one final game is Orlando. We'll preview it in a second. Shout out to Brother Jan, man, with the super chat. Says, Q, you're going to do the live game cast this year. The live game cast, my brother? You mean the live scoreboards, Brother Jan? Is that what you're mentioning, my man? Is that what you are talking about, my brother? And if that's the case, if it's a live scoreboards, we ran one late. I was a little late tonight doing it. I had some computer issues, but I was able to get some of the second quarter and the third and the fourth quarter up for the family members. So if that's what you're making mention of, that is a yes. So thank you for that. Appreciate you, bro.
All of it. Come on! Wasting my time now. Come on! Stop stalling!
All right, shout out to him, brother.
What's going on, bro? What is that, bro? I feel like my ears just got robbed, bro. What's going on?
Well, you was laughing that if your ears got robbed. Who robs when you laugh when you get robbed? He says, nah, bro, when you called the games live last year. Oh, right.
Get their money back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you laugh while you taking it from me?
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh because I'm gonna double back and get that shit later. It's funny.
Oh man, but yeah, bro, I'm gonna do some of them, my brother. Not all, but yes, some of them, brother Jan. I enjoy those, man. I try to do. I do a lot of the Saints lives. I did some Pelicans lives last year, and yes, sir, I will be doing some of those lives during the season. I'll let y'all know in advance, man. But also, we doing we adding the caveat of the NBA 2K26 simulations. We'll have those running. The first one will be rolling out real soon for the preseason matchup. Really, we were setting up for the regular season, but that'll be also something you kind of roll out there as well. So thank you, Jan. Shout out to you, man, for that super chat. And big ups to the fam, man. Y'all listening, do us a service, man. If you're listening via X, give us a retweet us on X and everywhere else. Hit the share button, man, wherever you are listening to PPR. We up in this thing. All right, so anyway, let's move on to this one. And we finally make it here. This is the Pelicans Magic matchup, last preseason game against the Magic team, who also has some length. This is a team we've had struggles with for a while now. And DC, we need to kind of end the preseason on a high note before we head to Memphis on the road to start the regular season, brother. So yeah, go ahead. What you got?
I just want to know, bro, if you rob somebody and they start laughing, wouldn't that scare you a little bit?
Nah, I just think he done lost his damn mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd be thinking. He lost his damn mind.
Stay cool. Nobody gets hurt. Take the money out. All of it. Come on. Wasting my time now. Come on. Stop stalling.
So, I mean, that's all I got to say, man.
If I rob somebody, bro, and they start laughing, man, I definitely will be walking light for the rest of the year.
I don't know, brother. It probably
the rest of the day.
I mean, that I don't know, bro. That don't sound like one of them, bro. But it'll be, but it'll. I mean, give it up, bro. You heard what that man said. You want the money. So anyway, bro. But yeah, the Magic matchup, man. We got this one coming up a couple of days from now on the 16th, man. Orlando 3-0, DC 1-0 at home. This is a team we've had struggles with for a while now. And DC, we need to kind of end the preseason on a high note before we head to Memphis on the road to start the regular season. So thank you, Jan. Shout out to you, man, for that super chat. And big ups to the fam, man. Y'all listening, do us a service, man. If you're listening via X, give us a retweet us on X and everywhere else. Hit the share button, man, wherever you are listening to PPR. We up in this thing. All right, so anyway, let's move on to this one. And we finally make it here. This is the Pelicans Magic matchup, last preseason game against the Magic team, who also has some length. This is a team we've had struggles with for a while now. And DC, we need to kind of end the preseason on a high note before we head to Memphis on the road to start the regular season. So thank you, Jan. Shout out to you, man, for that super chat. And big ups to the fam, man. Y'all liste Pelicans going into Orlando 2-1, man, looking to finish the preseason strong. Now we're 2-0 against Australian competition, 0-1 against NBA competition. How do we finish strong against the Magic in this one?
I don't know, man. How tall are they? We got the same issue with the Magic. Go to their rosters again. Let me see. We got Bane, Paulo.
That's the same squad, pretty much, bro. Minus probably your boy.
The Magic always gave us problems, though. Defensively, they be locked in when they play us. Damn, they got Tyrus Jones now.
Yeah, the Suggs, Bane, Wagner.
Their first round draft pick is on the bench. You got Jonathan Isaac on the bench. But I think it's gonna be similar to this Rockets game, man. We could very easily lose this game. This is another team kind of constructed the same way.
Yeah, Anthony Black, Jace Richardson, Jet Howard.
You got all of these day-to-day guys, though, so I think that would play a big part on how the game will look. Is Kevon Looney playing? I think that matters, even though he's not a guy that's going to give you like 10 points. It just seems to me, and maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like the offense flows a little better. Guys get easier looks. His screening ability, kind of knowing where to be, when to be. I think it helps the offense a lot. Tonight, things looked a little rough offensively at times. And I know that ain't all easy. See, you played the Rockets, man. It's a tall team, and I think you're going up against a similar kind of constructed team in the Magic. And this may be a theme of things to come in the NBA. A lot of teams are trying to get bigger, but their backcourt isn't that tall, though. Jalen Suggs, hell of a defender, but he ain't no big guy. Desmond Bane he got the T-Rex on him, so he ain't tall. But to me, it's looking at the bench and how they run their lineups. Anthony Black, that's point guard. Dude's like 6'7". You know what I'm saying? You got Tristan De La Sava. He's like a 6'9", 6'10" guy. You got Jonathan Isaac, another 6'10" or so guy. Jet Howard's like 6'8". They got a lot of size all over the place, man. Gogo Patasa. I think he's a 7-footer, if I'm not mistaken. But they're not the Rockets. It's constructed similarly, not the Rockets. So I think if we see what we saw tonight from the Pels, you get a team that come out and they play pretty good, first half, and just drop the ball in the third. It's gonna be an L. The Magic are too good for you to be able to do that, man. You got to play 4 quarters of basketball. If they're able to string it together, keep the intensity high, play 4 quarters of basketball, not be totally incompetent with the rotations like we saw tonight in the third quarter, where Willie Green just started trying shit for some reason. And I guess if you do want to try stuff, I can't beat the man up too much. You tried in preseason, right? But that shit he was trying didn't work. So if they come out doing that, then it's a definite L. But I just want to see how our guys look. Was looking forward to possibly seeing Derek Queen, but I guess he's not ready yet. He don't have a cast on no more. I see him practicing, but guess we're not going to get to see him in the preseason.
One step at a time, bro.
Yeah, but you got Carlo that looks like he possibly went down tonight, so you're going to kind of need Derek Queen to get back.
I don't know. It'll be cool to see him in that Magic game, to be honest with you.
Right.
But
Willie already said he's going to cut the minutes on a lot of the starters to prepare them for the season. This was the game, the last game, I think, where they get major minutes. So we're going to see a heavier bench rotation this game. I don't know if the Magic are the same strategy either. So we probably will lose this game.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see Hunter Dickinson and people like that. Maybe
I don't need to see no more of him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's that. If you cutting the minutes on some of the starters, to see some of these guys, that's what you're probably going to end up seeing, guys like that coming off the bench,
That
getting
Hunter
more
will develop
times.
in the G League, man.
He
That's good
will.
enough.
He will. He'll end up going to the G
He ain't
League.
ready right now.
Nah, he's a 7-footer, but he's kind of soft, man.
But I tell you
got a
what, though,
soft game to him.
if you throw the ball down to him in the paint, man, I feel very comfortable that he can get you a bucket down there.
Oh yeah, he can score the ball. He's just not a physical.
In the paint, but
he ain't a physical big. He ain't no defensive big. He ain't no physical big, but he has a nice offensive touch around the board. I mean around the hoop. I'll give you that. But he's nothing physical, bro. He's not that. That's not his temperament. But yeah, man, this is I would say that the Pelicans, man, I would say that this will probably be a loss to the Pelicans. I'm thinking, to be honest with you. I think Orlando is like you said. I think the Pelicans will probably not have the kind of firepower that we need. I think this will be a situation where the coaching will probably be there too. I think the way they're playing, because I was able to look at one of the Orlando's matchups, the last one, I believe, and the Magic is a well-coached team, DC. They got an interesting group of people. They play hard, they're smart, and a lot of the Pelicans' defense, man, like tonight, is still questionably absent. Like we were interested to see how the Pelicans' offense looks. But, it's, how they talk about defense being a sticking point, one of the foundation stones. And we're just not a smart and firm defensive team. Now, you would like to see some of that, against the NBA competition, like the Rockets and the Magic. Like we had a few, some steals here or there. But can we put together a complete effort, man, where we kind of locking down these teams and then turning them over and converting those turnovers into buckets? So, I mean, I don't know, man. Willie Green's, since he's been here, he has not been able to consistently do that, like build them into a physical defensive juggernaut like some people believe that he can do from a defensive standpoint. Like, if anything, they'll be a strong defensive team.
Wait. Who are those people?
You. All right, so anyway, let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. All right, big ups. Well, listen, bro. All I told you the Magic was 3-0. That's what I told you. But anyway, so I say it's a loss, man. What do you guys say in the chat? Y'all let me know in the chat what you think it is. I say it's a L, man. I just think the Pelicans finished the preseason at 500, and I'm more concerned about what they do in the regular season, opening it up against Memphis. So this is going to be the final game this is the preseason finale on the 16th in Orlando, man. And we'll be having the live scoreboard up and running it. So big ups to you guys. Jordan. Okay, Jordan says we winning. Okay, shout out to you, Jordan. All right. What's up, Stace?
Even if I tell you Zion probably only going to play 15 minutes, you still feel the same?
I still feel the same way.
And Trey?
Were they playing 15 minutes at the start of the game?
Well, it's Willie Green, so you never know.
Loss. What's up, J Black? What's up, brother? But see, that's the thing. That's also the talking point, too. How good is Willie Green going to be in the second half of the game? Like, his adjustments is a major problem.
Is he going to have the steering wheel in his back, the controller in his back?
At first, you'll have a certain amount of leverage at first, but then if stuff start happening, that will quickly change. I severely doubt that Joe Dumars would allow Willie Green to have this team like in a position where they're not competing and they have double-digit losses. I don't think he's going to accept that at all. It's going to be a lot of stress and a strong focus on. Well, I don't think there's a coach in the NBA right now that seat is hotter than Willie Green's. He was supposed to be fired last year. He starts the season with, I would say, considerably the hottest seat in terms of the NBA of coaches. That's more than likely the first to get fired if he don't handle his business. I still don't see Willie Green as an intelligent basketball coach. No disrespect to Willie Green. Like I'm talking about in scheming and outthinking in terms of outcoaching your adversaries and this type of thing, and just totally schematically dominating other coaches. That's not Willie Green. He usually is the guy that gets that on the other issue. So I mean, it's just I just don't see his game as such. And of course, the NBA is the same thing. People like Willie Green because he's a nice guy. There's no compliment to Willie Green as a head coach in terms of his offensive or defensive acumen.
Who are these people?
People, smart people, DC. Obviously,
Smart people like him?
No. You're not. Did you just hear what I said, or did your horizon click out?
I heard what you said, but
no, you didn't.
Talking about these people who like him because he's a nice guy and all this.
They got people that like him because the people is Gail Benson. Goddamn it, Gail likes him. That's how he still got a job because he's a nice guy.
Well, say that then.
That's enough. That's enough for you. And there's other people too. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people like Willie Green because he's a nice guy, but they don't have nothing to do with basketball.
I don't know about a lot of people.
Well, that's you saying that, bro. You know, like a lot of people.
Most of the Pels nation want him out of here. I say at least about good 85% of people want Willie Green gone who watch this team.
90%, I would say, bro. You underselling.
90%.
90% of the people want Willie Green. They recognize they done changed everything.
The person running the Pelicans franchise right now want him gone. You know, everybody.
I don't think Gail doesn't want him gone. What you talking about? She doesn't want him gone.
Gail signed a check. She ain't running nothing.
She running it.
Willie Green gonna show you in this preseason game right here why he should be gone for one reason or another, whether we win or lose. You know what I'm saying? It's just watching the practices, man. I forgot it. I watched one this week, and it was asking Willie Green, you know, kind of like keys to victory and what he encouraged about the team and And I thought the Pels had so much energy and juice, you know, coming from Australia, bro. There's so many things you could say or talk about. Willie gave you absolutely nothing. I left away from listening to him. It kind of took it down. Like, I'm supposed to feel better about the team after the coach talk. I felt worse.
Yeah.
And I already felt good about him. I'm like, man, just don't put him in front of the microphone. But just imagine.
You got to talk, bro. Come on now.
The
man got to talk.
And we hear him talk. Can you imagine the players?
The man got to. Now, hold on, bro. The man got to talk on the mic, bro. What we talking about? He the head coach. He got to talk on the mic, bro. Man, he ain't got nothing to say, but they're asking for him to be heard. You know, they want, for whatever reason, somebody always sticking a goddamn mic in his face so somebody won't hear what he's saying.
Willie been here 4 years, bro. And just like Slim Saw said right here, Willie still don't know rotations, bro.
No, he don't.
Rotations. He still can't figure that shit out.
Because he's not a good coach. He's not. That's the whole point. Not everybody is head coach material. Willie Green is not a head coach.
I think he's an excellent assistant on the defensive side.
Exactly. He's a good assistant.
That's it.
Right. That's all he is and all he will ever be, DC. And that's the bottom line, and that is the truth. You know, that's as real as it gets. So anyway, bro, let's I got a couple of interviews I want to play for you guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We actually the Willie Green one?
Well, it's we got one from Zion, man. I won't play. Him and then Willie Green after the game. Here's Zion. Y'all put one in the chat if you can hear, baby.
Let's start with fears and thing. What did you think of the job that he was able to do, kind of getting going there in the fourth quarter?
Man, his pace is high the whole game, and I think in the fourth quarter he was able to find a rhythm, pick his spots, and it definitely helped carry us in the fourth quarter.
We've seen Coach talk a lot about, especially in practice, about physical and being more physical. How do you think you guys were and kind of, being that way on the defensive end tonight?
I think we did good, but I know there's definitely room for improvement, especially if we want to be up there with those best teams.
And yeah, I just asked Coach about it. I know he preached a whole lot last year. Just how important is it going to be for y'all just creating those three-point looks, finding ways to kind of get guys out of the paint, knowing that's, where you want to dominate?
I mean, it's definitely something we have on our agenda, but we got shot creators. So I think sometimes instead of a catch and shoot, some dudes is just coming off the dribble and making it happen. But I know as the season goes on, and even early in the season, we'll be able to get to that 40 3-point mark we want to be at.
And what's it been like just figuring out how JP fits in with that starting group, just finding where he gets his looks with you guys and just how it's feeling so far?
I mean, from the moment he got here, my whole thing to him was, be yourself, be you. Nobody's here to slow you down. He's he's so dope that this thing is, nah, you be you, and, you know, we'll naturally just work together. And the more reps we get, it's not even a long time thing. I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than later. But the more reps we get, the better we'll be.
And especially early on, y'all was switching a lot back and forth between man and zone. How much is that going to be kind of a weapon for y'all, knowing y'all got some continuity, especially with that starting group being able to throw different looks at teams defensively?
I mean, it's preseason. You know, preseason is where you try out things with certain teams, different teams, and, you know, things you want to work on as a unit. So how much we're going to use it, I'm not sure, but, you know, it's something we wanted to work on.
Ben?
Yeah, I just want to ask, what kind of goes through your mind when you have a breakaway dunk like you did, and does everything kind of slow down, or kind of what goes through your mind during that?
Now, everything definitely does slow down, and I think after I did the dunk, I was like, man, I could have did something crazier. It felt light, but in that moment, once you realize you got the breakaway, it does feel like time slows down.
Did you this balance is strange?
You saw that, right? Man, we came into the locker room at halftime, and I said, Trey, I must have had my invisible clothes on or something. I was like, did you not see me? He said, no, I thought you fell. Man, we watched it on film. But he came back, he said, nah, Z, I didn't see you. But it was funny, though. It was fun.
Appreciate it. Let's start with the fourth quarter. You get 40 points up, and those guys, kind of the same thing we saw against the Melbourne United team, where you kind of want to see what those guys do in those situations. What did you like from that group in the fourth?
I like their ability to step on the floor and just there wasn't a drop-off. The guys stepped out. They were playing a highly competitive game against a good opponent. They executed pretty decently on both ends of the floor. Some things we can clean up, but I love the fact that those guys, they just continue to play like we've been playing in practice. So good to see that transfer over.
Almost a great birthday for Jeremiah Fears with the ending. But still, that fourth quarter, we've seen him improve every game. It seems like he improves every practice. He takes the information you guys are giving him and is able to apply it. What did you see from Fears?
Yeah, exactly that. He's getting better and better. The more he gets opportunities, the more he gets the experience. He's watching film. He's in the gym night in and night out. So good to see him get to the floor today and really attack on both ends. And he's just going to continue to improve.
How do you think the guys did with the physicality that you have been preaching about so much?
I like what I saw. I like what I saw from our group. I told the guys in the locker room, we see that we're more than capable. Now we have some room to grow, especially starting in quarters. First, second, and third quarter, they got off to early runs. We have to be better in those situations, but I like what I saw so far.
How much has that been a point of emphasis for you guys, just the physicality, being more prepared for these type of teams that want to come in and really bring that as a main point of their identity?
It's the way we're going to have to play all season long against any opponent, is stepping on the floor with that mindset. Number one, our defense picking up, causing havoc, getting deflections and steals. We still can be a bit better. Rebounding the basketball, they're a big team, so we have to continue to fight in that area and continue to work on it. And then offensively playing in the open floor, playing faster, sharing the basketball, cutting down on the turnover. So a lot of good coming out of this game. We'll go back, watch the tape tomorrow, and continue to improve.
Yeah, and going back to Fears, he had a couple turnovers along the way, but how impressive is it just to see how much he's in control out there? It feels like he's very comfortable already with what you guys are asking from him.
He works at it. So, when you work that hard and you're one of the first guys in the gym, he's receptive to coaching. It's good to see him, have the play that he's having on the floor so far. And look, he's going to continue to get better. We understand that. But we want him to continue to be in attack mode every time he steps on the floor on both ends. And we saw some really good glimpses of that tonight.
We talked a whole lot last year about the three-pointers. I think y'all shot around like 20% tonight. What do you think just about the looks y'all are getting, and how important is that going to be again this season, just the volume and improving the percentage?
We got some great looks. We just missed them. And anytime we're playing like that, getting to the paint, kick-outs, offensive rebound, kick-out for threes, we want to take those shots. We did a great job of attacking the paint, free throws. We got the threes up. We just got to make them. So we'll make those for sure.
Say, Big Q.
All right, DC. There you go. That's Willie Green, man.
Can
Willie
we
Green.
just do like just like clips from Willie Green interviews from now? I don't think we need to
Why?
listen to his interview. He says the same thing over and over, bro.
That means it's truth.
It's like the fucking Twilight Zone or something, bro. Like
No. That's how you show. See, let's get this straight. That's truth. If you're saying the same thing over and over again, that's truth. If you're mixing it up different ways, it's a lie. So Willie Green is telling the truth. That's all it is. Okay? So stop hating, DC.
Whatever, you Willie Green supporter, you. But
That's the best I got, bro. That's it.
I feel like the family, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat too. I don't think
Much love, fam. Y'all hit that like button for us, bro.
YBG Don was in, Slim Salt, Stacy up in the building. I know Jay Black was up in there somewhere.
Jay Black,
Stace. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
What's up, fam?
Jordan, he got his little shout out earlier. We got my man. Jay Black dropped that 5 balls on us, man. Come on, man. Run them pockets. Q, run them pockets.
All right, go ahead, DC. You got to read it, brother.
Run them pockets, man. Stop stalling.
BC, you got to read the super chat before we run the sound, bro.
Willie Green didn't run the big lineup. Zion at small forward, Carlo at power forward, Trey at shooting guard, Poole at point guard, and Misi at center, or Kevin Looney. I agree with you, Jay Black, man. But Willie Green ain't gonna do nothing right when it comes to rotations, bro. You gonna be
there go the heat.
Wait for that shit.
All right,
shot. It's true.
Yeah,
I said it more than once, so it's true. Like you said, remember?
You got to keep saying it over and over again, like
man,
Willie
run them
does.
pockets, bro.
Get the money out. Stay cool. Nobody gets hurt. Take the money out. All of it. Come on. Wasting my time now. Come on. Stop stalling.
All right, thank you, Jay Black. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. All right, big ups to y'all, man. Good to see y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. But yeah, what's up? What's up, Stephanie? But yeah, this is the thing, man. DC obviously, man. This whole thing is going to come to an abrupt conclusion sooner or later because it's this traditional spiel. It's textbook coach speak that Willie Green obviously involved in. He doesn't give anything specific. It's always general, and he repeats the same stuff over and over again. It's nothing specific to a certain position, like we have to clean this up, we have to shoot better free throws. Well, what do you how do you plan on doing this? How do you plan on doing this, that, and the third? I'm just telling you, there's only one thing that hasn't changed from this team. Everything is the administrators have changed. Not a lot has happened with the coaching staff. There is another coach on the staff that was that has a Troy Weaver connection that was added to Willie Green's coaching staff. So if anything, like I said, the hot seat is Willie Green. Willie Green, I don't expect him to turn into a super coach. So at some point, the Pelicans will probably get from up under him, and they just have to show Gil that he ain't worth it anymore.
I don't think the seat hot, Q.
Well, I think it is, bro.
I think it's burnt. It's burnt so bad that it's gone. Like Willie Green just standing at this point, bro. There is no seat.
Okay, DC.
It's over, bro. Like no matter what happened, he going after this shit. Everybody know this. This ain't no hot seat. The only thing I guess you could call it a hot seat is will he make it through the season?
That's right, Lonnie. Tell him. Yeah, DC. Damn, DC. That's better. You improved.
Man, hold up, man.
Shout out to you. Shout out, Ludi.
What's going on with this photo right there?
That's right. Y'all give DC a round of applause in the chat. These 3 years ago, DC would have been fucking that up. He'd had gaps in that stuff. It have took DC 5 minutes to finish that super chat. So shout out to DC, man, and shout out to everybody in the chat, man, as well. Much love to y'all being in there. But yeah, people recognize DC's progress, man. It's all gravy, man. So shout out to you, DC. Go ahead and finish your commentary, brother. I just want to give you a shout out.
Like I was saying.
What's up, Nola Chop?
When I listen to Willie Green interview,
Tasha helped you out, boy.
Okay. When I listen to Willie Green interview, man, can you tell that we lost the game? Any of his interviews? I fight like him too. But can you tell we lost the game with any
No, you
of
don't.
his interviews, bro? Like it's the same shit. Same shit, bro. And at some point, it just gotta stop, bro. It just gotta stop. Okay, Marley. That was kind of funny. Where this come from? Lex ain't here to sing it, dog. But
I'm sorry, DC. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Bill. Bill, brother.
Man, Stacy said he oblivious to the fact that we lost. But Willie Green is the last, like you said, remnants of the days of yesterday's past. This is the last thing that's preventing us from being a true contender. It's right here. Because any top 12, top 13 coach in this league, bro, you give them this roster, and we've already seen the improvement from the Pelicans. I don't know about that shit, Hoffa. He ain't built like me. But you give any one of them coaches this team, man, and I think we see a tremendous jump from them, even in the preseason. But there's a lot of times, man, where the Pels, they start to get into a lull, and it looks similar to, the team last year.
Right.
Yeah, you just want me to keep talking, so you play some more roster music. But go ahead, nigga.
No, go ahead, bro. Bill, dog. I'm playing this music because I'm gonna put some like church music. I was putting church music underneath you because you're preaching. No, you preaching. That's all I'm saying. You preaching. So in place.
It sounds like weed smoking music.
I'm saying it's because I'm lacking that. I don't have the church music. I'm just playing that, So that's all I'm saying, brother. I'm gonna have some church music.
I'm just glad Lex wasn't here when I
Let's just start singing.
My rant about when I went on my rant about Willie Green. Lex would have came in. You know how when they do the when they had what that is when it be multiple preachers, it'd be like a summit.
Yeah, I get you.
I forgot what they call it, man.
Should pile on?
No, man.
Lex would definitely Lex would have definitely piled on.
It would have been too. It just would have been two sermons talk.
Right. All right, DC.
Lex ain't gonna let you talk about Willie Green, so before she punch him in the face.
Nah, she don't like Willie Green. But I got somebody y'all do like. Here's Jeremiah Fears, DC. Jeremiah Fears. Here it is, right here.
What did you think of your fourth quarter and being able in a position to get that shot with the game on the line?
I mean, pretty good fourth quarter. I think the main thing for me was just going out there competing to say 0-0 on the clock. So going out there, giving it everything I had until the buzzer rang. So, I mean, being able to take that shot was super dope as well, especially on my birthday. And being able to take the NBA floor for the first time was super dope as well.
What's been the biggest thing you've learned just in these three games? Obviously, we had the two games against the Australian teams, but now, going up against a starting NBA group like in a team like the Houston Rockets. What did you learn today?
Really just the style of play. I mean, watching and being on the floor is some things I can take from the game. So continuing to learn, like I was saying before the season, just continue to learn game by game and take everything game by game. So, I mean, if you look from the first preseason game to now, I feel like I've done a great job just continue to get better every single game.
And in that fourth quarter, we kind of got to see you and operating the way you're used to, kind of running the offense, running the show. But when you're kind of a part of those bench units playing with some of the main guys, what's kind of the key for you finding your spots and finding ways to make an impact?
Continue to do what I do, helping the team in any way possible. And sometimes we might have a stretch where we're not playing the greatest. So being at point guard position, you got to kind of talk to the team and tell them, like, we haven't had a really good stretch these last 3 minutes, so let's try to execute some plays and get some good shots and just continuing to be the coach on the floor.
And I know you've been playing a lot with Jose on that second unit. He's been cheering you on from the bench. What's that relationship been like with y'all two as the two bench point guards and him being more of a veteran guy?
Man, it's been dope. Jose's been
helping me
along the way, continuing to be that support like you were saying, and somebody that you can ask questions you can learn from. And he's always willing to speak up no matter the situation or no matter what's going on. And I mean, that's something that you can learn from him, especially being my first year in the league. So just continue to ask him questions, continue to learn from him, and continue to watch him and evaluate him as well.
Like William said, I know you wanted to hit that shot at the end, but it looked like right after it went off, Tyree Eason ran on the floor and immediately grabbed you and had something to say to you. How much does it mean just having veteran guys from other teams come up to you and kind of show you respect in that way?
Man, it means the world to me. Been watching the NBA for a long time, so finally being able to step out here and show everybody what I'm capable of. And like you said, as soon as the buzzer went off, he was able to step on the floor and give me some words of encouragement and just continuing to. He told me he was going to be supporting me from the other side. So, I mean, it means the world to me, and just continuing to keep learning. And guys like that, when they do stuff like that, it shows that they really care and how much the NBA is a brotherhood as well.
First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Would have been a nice present there at the end, but what did you think of your
All right. That's Young Fears, man. Zero Fears, Mr. Super Dope, man. That's the young kid doing a great job, man. DC, definitely the pride in the future of this squad, man, is young Mr. Fears, man, and 20-point effort. Dude almost brung him back, bro.
Dope. He's super dope.
Super dope. We got shirts coming out. Super Dope Fears. That'll be coming out soon, man.
But yeah, man. I'm with everybody in the chat on this one. I kind of don't like the fact. I'm ready to do away with that. Hopefully, Joe Dumars fixes it. We shouldn't be. I don't really care about them losing, but we shouldn't be happy after losses.
Who's happy?
I mean, Jeremiah's happy.
I mean,
it was super dope. It's his birthday. Like, I get it. But, Zion looked like the only one so far from these interviews that looked a little agitated by the fact that we lost.
All right, DC. So I'll tell you what we're going to do before we get ready to end the stream, bro.
Is it going to be super dope?
No, I want you to give the Pel Nation a motivational speech about why this team will improve and be better coming up in the next game.
Like, what are you like? You trolling right now, man? You just
No, I'm serious. Matter of fact, I've got you some music.
I ain't like about them being happy after a loss. Here you
I know, but I'm balancing the show, brother. Now here you go. I'm gonna play some inspirational music behind you while you talk about it. Are you ready?
No.
Let's hear what. Okay, well anyway, give it a shot. Here it is, DC.
I'm not.
I'll give you a shot. All right, DC. Here you go. So this is inspirational. Look, listen.
This shit make me sleep.
We're gonna fight.
There you go.
We got to fight.
Tell me how it's done. Close the doors.
No, not close the doors, bro. No.
That's Marley.
This the motivational music to make you understand what kind of season this is.
I think this the actual music that Willie Green plays in a lot.
The Pelicans rise from the swamps of NOLA and prepare to take their rightful place in the NBA elite. Zion Williamson lost super dope amounts of weight and now is the leader of the team. Trey Murphy joins Zion on a quest to defeat all the naysayers. Herb Jones, Sadiq Bey, Kayvon Looney, Jeremiah Fierce, and a host of Pelicans arrive ready for war. Joe Dumars, two-time NBA champion, executive, took the Pelicans to higher levels like he did the Pistons. Are you ready, NOLA? Pelican faithful, are you ready for greatness? Stand and rise with us. Pelican Postgame Report. Big Q, DC, and the entire Caribbean nation. We are on one foot. We stand together against all odds, injuries, hate, naysayers, smut, Kendrick Perkins, all the trash and funk and filth. Are you gonna allow them to stop you, or are you gonna ride with supreme greatness? I challenge you, Pale Faithful, to rise and shine. Shine, 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 and stand with us on the cusp of greatness as we face 2025 and 26 together. Stand with us, faithful. We are here. We are here. We are the Pelican Nation. That's right. Stand with us. Greatness is at the doorway. Reach out and take it. Respectability is right before you. Greatness is right before you. We are the Pale Nation. That's what I'm talking about, Pale Faithful. Also,
This is good stuff, bro.
oh yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Faithful. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Brother Jan said I sound like Umar Johnson. Nah, bro. Hey, bro. I showed my girl, man, a video of Umar Johnson cleaning toilets, and he was not cleaning the toilets correctly.
Was it at the school?
He was at the school, bro, cleaning toilets. He was using the shit water from inside of the toilet to clean the outside of the toilet and the seat. I was like, this. I am serious. It was ridiculous, but
He had a
it's
bad
crazy.
group that day. That's all that was, bro.
Yes, it was. No, that was just nasty. But anyway, y'all glad y'all enjoyed that, man. I wanted to give y'all some encouragement, man, before we go into the season, man. And I might have to put that shit in the hype video for the fam, man. Slim said it was super dope. Yeah, now DC, you want to try one? You want to try?
Nah, hey, I ain't trying to go. You know what? I'll do.
Let me see if I can find a Caribbean one.
Maybe I'll do one next preseason game, bro. I'll try to do one.
This dude always making up excuses, bro.
Well, I ain't trying to follow up that shit. You did it, bro.
Okay.
You gotta click that up and all. You don't need to go up behind that right now.
All right. Anyway, faithful listener, I appreciate y'all for joining on this episode of PPR. Y'all do us a service, man. Spike on that like button. Greatness, brother. Greatness is before you, DC.
Too much spice.
All right. So anyway, with that being said, y'all hit the like button and the share button, man. Listen, man, we'll be back on the 16th too. We'll have the live scoreboard up for the final preseason game. We'll also have the recap PPR final following that game. I think that's Friday, isn't it, DC? That's a Friday game. I think the 16th is on a Friday, isn't it, y'all? I think that is. No, yeah, Wednesday. No, it's a Thursday. I don't say it's a Thursday. All right, but anyway, but we're going to set up a call-in stream too, fam. We're going to be more consistent with the call-in streams as we get the regular season back in effect. We're going to have a preview of the Pelicans coming up before the start of the regular season. We'll also have a whole shindig with the faithful, where we're going to allow people to call in and get their words about the Pelicans and thoughts on the Pelicans coming into the season. We also have some personnel breakdowns on players on the team coming up this year. All that stuff on PPR. That'll be for our respected members of the channel. So if you enjoy PPR, man, rolling strong, please feel free to join the channel. We're about to release some inside content as well for the fam, for them to enjoy. So if you love it, man, join it. And if not, just thank you anyway and just share the links. And we'll appreciate you as well. And DC will play his guitar at your funeral gathering. So with that, so with that being said, we're gonna get on out of here. Much love to the fam. Peace. I'm out.
You're listening to the Pelicans Postgame Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell him that. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. It's going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best, show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's up, then don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always said, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumper where the dame late, punch a train. Post game, big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the ref just might call a tag. You could double, you could press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostep. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever, Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican forever, Pelican.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us. That's right, the Pro Shop is the platform store where you can go and buy all the latest merch to support the platform. Available at the Pro Shops, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, long sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, wall art, bath bedding, face masks, phone cases, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, and many other items. Please feel free to check out the Pro Shops. The link is in the description section below. Remember, it helps the platform.